Hey guys, welcome back to the Comic Book Lowdown. I'm Wellington. I'm bringing you guys my haul video for this week's and actually last week's books and a couple more things. I've got a lot of books to show. And I think I'm combining this week's releases with last week's releases because I've only read one issue from last week's book so far, and I didn't get to do a haul video then. Plus, I've got a mad amount of other things to show, so this is going to be a nice little video here. But before I even get into the haul, just kind of want to give you guys an update on what's going on with me. I recently received an email and first comment on one of my videos from one of the runners, or however you would call, from the website Movie Pilot, and they kind of allowed me to do this little challenge that they had, in which I posted 100 of my videos onto the website, onto a page of my own on the website, and they're sending me some comics for doing so, which is awesome. Comics of my choice too. I had to stay within a $35 range, but I got two good books that they're gonna send me, thankfully. So I just wanted to give like a sort of shout out to the Movie Pilot website, not that they need it from me, and also for activity that I will be having on that website as well. I plan on posting my videos that I make from here on out also to Movie Pilot, as well as writing kind of blog article posts. I've already got two on the website. The first regarding some Ben Affleck Batman news, and the other regarding some Fantastic Four movie speculations and kind of what it's, to be honest, failure it means for the franchise and going forward and such and such. So if you guys want to check those out, I will put a link to the page in this video here. So if you guys want to check it out, give it a read, comment, whatever on those articles. They are pretty low down now because of the 100 video posts I had to put. But if you do want to venture in or just keep up to date on the articles I post in the future, I might also put links through my Twitter when I post these articles, and so if just easier access that way. So just if you'd like, I'd really appreciate just kind of checking out some of the stuff that I do over there. Videos will be the same as here, so if you watch this video, it's not like you have to go over there and see a video all on its own. But I might be in the future come up with more ideas, things, direction of where I want to go with this whole page. I'm pretty new to it, still getting a feel for it, but it's been a lot of fun so far. And yeah, so anyways, you guys are here to see the haul. I will start off from this week's haul because it's the most important haul as of now, and I've got, I think it was 6 books. 1, 2, 3, 4, yep, 6 books I got this week, and we're starting off at Image with the Fade Out issue number 8. I love this book. Ed Brubaker, Sean Phillips. I'm excited. It started out a little bit slow for me, and I really just wanted to like it, but I eventually caught on with it, and now I'm actually liking it and not just wishful thinking, unless I've tricked myself so much so that I believe it. Moving on, I got Secret Wars 2099 issue 4. This has been a pretty solid tie-in, not my favorite of the tie-ins, one I could do without, but one that I choose to read. I do enjoy it, so I'll be sticking with that. This next book here, I'm kind of hoping that it's the final issue of this, just because it comes out so, I mean, it does come out once a month, but there's just so much other stuff coming out that I've forgotten that this is still even happening. And this is the Jerry Conway Amazing Spider-Man issue number 20.1 Spiral Part 5. It's a great story, and it reads great altogether. It's just on a month-to-month basis with all the stuff that's coming out, I just forget that it's actually happening, especially with the other Spider-Man stuff that's happening right now. So I want this to conclude so I can actually go back and read all of them and read it all together and have like a good story on my hands. And yeah, I really just want to see how it ends as well. This next book has a great cover, and there's been a little bit of buzz about this book from what I've seen. So I'm excited to read it, and this is Batman issue 43. Very unique cover to other covers, especially any cover I've seen from this week. It's a lot brighter than anything, and but still menacing, and so I really like that. I'm excited to see what's in there. Another book that, it's just a great book. This whole event has been fantastic. This is Secret Wars issue number 5 of 8. So we are now past the halfway point, and stuff should start taking a lot of big turns. So we'll see what happens there. And then the final book from this week, I have Injection number 4. Issue number 2 was crazy good. Issue 1 was confusing. Issue 2 was awesome. Issue 3 was a little bit confusing. And so I'm banking on issue 4 to be really incredible. But that book is also kind of confusing. Anyways, so that was this week's books. I'm excited to get to read those. And for sake of time, I'm just going to jump into last week's books that I haven't gotten to read all of yet. But the one that I have read so far is Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows issue number 3. This and The Old Man Logan are probably my favorite Secret Wars tie-ins. It's just solid. Very solid. Next book that I'm also very excited about reading, because it's just being able to read this character again in one of my favorite stories that I saw him in, and this is Spider Island issue number 2. Seeing Flash Thompson Venom as this Venom, they kind of gave him a weird, different look lately after he joined the Guardians of the Galaxy, and so that was all kind of weird. But the Spider Island stuff and the Rick Remender comics was so fantastic. It's probably one of the first exposures to Venom I've had in comics, actually, just in general, I think. And definitely I think might have been the first issue or 2 issues that I bought of his run. And you guys know how much I love that run. Anyways, next book here, Miss Marvel issue 17. This is a fantastic book. One of the books on my haul, especially Marvel books that just has to stay on my pull, just like Moon Knight and Daredevil, and Spider-Man, really. Anyways, Civil War issue number 2. Issue 1 was alright for me. I wasn't crazy about it as I saw other people were, but it was alright. Ultimate End issue 4. I find this better than what other people say. So I've been enjoying this one. And I can't wait to read this issue of it. And then the final book from last week's books that has an awesome cover and might be, could potentially be my favorite book of the haul from last week's books. It's just one of my favorite books overall. And this is Deadly Class issue 15. Very cool cover. I love when artists use the background space to fill in, you know, anatomy. So I love that. And then, so that was last week's haul now. And now just for some miscellaneous stuff that I've been picking up throughout time here. If you guys don't know, I work at Best Buy. And at Best Buy, I came across a rack of trades, a rack of hardcovers actually, DC hardcovers, and within those hardcover books was the Blu-ray and DVD and digital copies of some of their animated movies, and needless to say, I picked a bunch of them up, and they were very cheap. I'm talking hardcovers of really good books with the movie that coincides with the books inside the book. So, a book that can run at least $20 at least, with a book that can, or with a movie that can at least run at $10 together, and each of them was like $14 each combo of these. So I've got 4 here. There were more, but there were some books that I had already and didn't want to buy again, and just other things that, not that I don't want, but that I don't know enough about yet to justify buying it in case I don't like it. So anyways, I'll just show you them. The first one here is a classic, and that's Batman Year One in hardcover. I still have it sealed up. I haven't opened this one yet. And as you can see, they put the book and the movie, it's the full book, and it's hardcover, and it's not like this thing gets in the way. You could just take this piece of paper off and then it's just the hardcover. So very cheap hardcovers of great books with their movies, so even more so. Next one, sticking with the Batman theme, I got Batman Black and White. I don't know too much on this one. This one was probably one of the more impulse buys of the lot, just because I know I like Batman, and I mean, this is generally art, so I don't know. I kind of am taking a gamble on this one. I'm not even sure who wrote this book, to be honest, but oh well. I've already got it, and I plan on reading it. Oh, I guess this has... Anyways, I'll leave that to myself. One book, this next book, I've actually read already. I read it in a day. I liked it so much, although it was a little more out there than I expected it to be. But I will do a review on it. And this is JLA Earth 2. I like the Frank Whiteley cover. Really cool, interesting book as well. I like seeing the antimatter world, antimatter Earth, with the crime syndicate and everything. This is my first, I know of the crime syndicate, but this is my first exposure reading them, to be honest. And so I'm excited to read this. And just so you guys can see, this one, as you see, no paper thing on it because I've taken it off. But in the back, this is really cool. It has the, I think this is the DVD and the Blu-ray, or vice versa, it doesn't matter, and this is the digital copy here. But it has them embedded in the book, so, you know, if I want to go somewhere with this book, I know that I have a movie with me too. So that's cool. And then I got one more, just because, more for the movie than the book, to be honest, because I've actually read this book before, but it's been so long and it was so early in my comic book reading that I figured I'll give the book a second read. It's since it's been maybe 3 years now that I've read this title and this storyline, and I've not seen the movie, but I've heard it's been really good. I haven't gotten to start reading it again because I've just got so much stuff, but Justice League New 52 Volume 1, this comes with the Justice League War movie in the back, which doesn't feature Aquaman, and that bothered me since that was announced. Instead they have Shazam, but whatever. I've got the book, and I'm excited to read this again. It's not much that I get to reread some of the things that I've read before, to be honest, just because new stuff is always coming in. But anyways, so I'll leave this video at that. I'm Wellington, signing off with a Comic Book Lowdown, and I'll see you guys next time.